Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Tranquil Waters by Stevie. We are playing Farming Simulator 22. Not 21, not 23. 22. Indeed. And as stated previously, we are on Tranquil Waters. It's Friday. Happy Friday. I'm happy it's Friday. Not gonna lie to you. Kind of a weird week for me. Busy week for me. Yeah, I hope you're all having a good week. I hope you're having a good Friday. Looking forward to the weekend as always. Yeah, buddy. I feel like I am watching, and this is in no way, how do I say this? I feel like I am watching the deterioration of Tranquil Waters before my eyes. And I have no idea what's going on with it, and I will get more into that here in un momento. We are in June. I have gotten us through May, took care of the cows, etc., 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 and we're just cooking through the spring months, getting it done, gingham style. I don't even know what that means. Let's see here. Do I have I think that's what we want right there. We're just going to do some harvesting. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do some harvesting. We've got 2 fields of barley. I believe 2 fields of barley and one field of rye, I think is what it is. I will accept the straw. We have a lot of straw, but at the same time, we go through straw pretty good between the monkey and our composting. Boy, I hate to throw away straw, especially with composting. With the money we make on composting, yeah, forget about it. And I'm gonna also say this, and I'm saying it more to myself than I am to you all, but since you're here with me, you get to listen. I better enjoy easy money while I can. Because this next Let's Play is not going to be this way. There's not going to be any compost mixer that's going to get us $1.5 million payoff. I don't. It doesn't matter where we end up, on what map we end up on. The guarantee is this: it's going to be on hard mode, and life is not going to be all fun and games. Oh, I like that. I'll see that again. Yeah, I just like watching that header flex a bit. Make it think about what it's doing. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're enjoying easy money while we can, because things are about to change significantly for yours truly. A memo from the home office in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. They have green lighted me for another season, which is great. I wasn't sure if we were going to get the call, but according to RQS Gaming International Conglomerate in Sheboygan, we are green lighted for I don't even know what season it'll be. Season 4? Season 5? Season 3? I don't know. There's Buchern, Kubota Farms, Buchern, Kubota Farms, Tranquil Waters. What did we do? I guess technically Old Family Farm, kind of. What am I missing? Wait a minute. Buchern, Kubota Farm. Did we go from Kubota Farm to here? Well, I really feel like... Oh, Hinterland. Duh. Like my favorite. So if we count just the main Let's Plays, not counting Thursday, Throwback Thursday, or Traveling Contractor, this is Season 4. So we have been green-lit. green lit for an additional season, which is great. Apparently, it was a close call. I guess it came down to a tie-breaking vote. And Brad, could you open the pipe for us? Thank you very much. It came to a tiebreaker. I do I do answer to a board of directors. Yeah. Just, you know what? No, you know what? We're gonna get it right in the corner. Right in the corner. There you go. I do answer to a board of directors, and apparently it came down to a tiebreaker, and Gwen actually voted in approval, believe it or not. She actually said, yes, this is not working to my advantage. I need to fix this. She said yes. So there you go. Apparently she's very happy lately. I wonder why. I think we all know why Gwen's been in a good mood. I think we just need to visit the old dealership over there to find out, too. If you haven't seen Wednesday's, I believe it was Wednesday's episode, check it out. It definitely shows Gwen in a different light. What? No. Pipe, Brad, pipe. So anyways, next season is going to be a rough one. I'm looking forward to it, though. I hope you guys are, too. I don't, it's going to be I think it's going to probably move at a different pace, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I guess I really don't know for sure yet. I have a feeling it's going to be paced a little bit differently. Just based on, oh, that's nice. Just based on the, what I'm kind of thinking we're going to be doing. So, we'll see how it goes. Either way, I'm excited about it. We still have a little bit of time here on Tranquil Waters. We need to get some stuff done. We've got a lot of harvesting yet to do. We've got 2 fields left to purchase. We have 2 fields left to purchase, and they're both decent size. We've got this Mama Jamba right here. That's, 2 million. And then this guy here, which is in the 56,000. So we're going to need about $3 million. About $3 million to take care of the rest of the fields, which I don't think we're too far away from that with all of our harvest we're going to be doing. And let's not kid each other. Compost. Man, I don't know. That compost it doesn't feel right to me. It's too easy. It's too easy money. But what are you going to do? You take advantage of what you're given, right? It's not a cheat because we're not doing anything cheaty about it. We're just making compost and selling it. It's taking advantage of what the game offers. And in this case, what the map offers. At least that's what I tell myself. But we do have some work left, like I said. We've got a decent-sized field of potatoes and sugar beets awaiting us. I think I have the right equipment picked out for that already. I think we're going to use something I haven't used before in the game yet. Probably, I don't think I've used it actually before. But I think we'll have a good time doing that. And we've got a decent-sized field of sunflowers we got to pick up on. So, yeah, we'll get there. We shall get there. I don't know. It's episode 80, I think, this episode. So I would say we're probably going to hit 100 episodes, maybe. Maybe so. I guess it depends on how much I get done with each episode, but I would say we're probably going to be pretty close to 100 episodes. It sneaks up on you. At least it does on me. At first, it feels like things are kind of going slow. And then all of a sudden, we're like 60 episodes in, and I'm like, wow, okay. I don't know how we got 60 episodes into this map already and own 90% of the land, but it is what it is. Excuse me. So as I mentioned before, when we first started, I kind of feel like I'm watching the deterioration of Tranquil Waters happen before my eyes. And again, I don't mean that in any way as a derogatory or against Stevie in any way, shape, or form. There is just, and it's never happened to me before, and I don't know what it is, and I've been thinking about it, and I'm about to do something I really didn't want to have to do, but I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna do it. I just have to decide if I want to do it before we're done with Tranquil Waters or do it when we start a new Let's Play. But it's probably going to be time to put the old kibosh on the shader cache and start from scratch and take my own advice and clear out the cruft, so to speak, and see how that goes, because I'm having frame rate problems, which I just don't understand. I've never had frame rate problems on this map. Oh, speaking of, yeah, I wanted to try this. Which camera should we? Let's try. Let's do this camera for now. Should we bump up the size a tad? What's like 450 gonna look like? Did that make it any bigger? Oh, because I didn't. $450, $281. How's that? Is that too big? I kind of like that. Let's try that. So, I kind of, it started, I think I mentioned it to y'all too, it started like a couple weeks ago or something, and it's just weird. I was hitting well over 100 on this map on the regular, and I still am getting close to that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna split this boy right here. And I just don't understand what happened. I really honestly don't. And then all of a sudden, I started loading the game, and I don't think I mentioned this to you guys, but I started loading the game. I don't know how straight that is. And my HUD disappeared. I had zero HUD. Like, it was just gone. So it looked like this. Nothing in the bottom, nothing on the top, nothing. Just blank city. And I'm like, well, what's going on with that? So I kept having to do on, off, on, and it would come back. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it did that. It just started doing it. And then all of a sudden it stopped doing it. And the HUD started working again. And then I started having problems with, as you're well aware of, the map showing the collectibles. I think those are back. Yep, collectibles are back again. And once again, I go into my my Easy Creator or Easy Developer tools, and standard should not be showing anything. Of course, if I do 100% found, they go away. But you shouldn't have to do that. So I don't know. I honestly don't get it. I honestly don't get it. It kind of revolves around easy developer tools. And I'm beginning to wonder if maybe that mod needs an update. But I wouldn't imagine that that has anything to do with frame rate whatsoever. I'm not experiencing any kind of frame rate issues in any other game I'm playing or any other type of computer issues, so to speak. And in fact, I dare say this is the only map that I've been experiencing oddness on. We just played American Falls, and I felt like that thing played smooth as butter. We are about ready to be full ski. So let's do this. Let's switch camera views. I actually kind of like this little camera. And let's open up the pipester. Now, I don't have a camera on this guy. I believe it's because it's a mod tractor. I tried out a few more things. I tried out a couple other tractors and so on, some base game stuff. And the camera worked great, so I may look into how difficult it would be to add the camera to some, in particular, I'm mostly interested in adding it to combines. I really like man, it's a pretty cool view. You can really see where we are in relation, fairly well in relation to that, into that trailer. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. We can watch our grain bin empty. It'd be nice at some point. I would love to see the game at some point. I don't know if this will happen. Have these monitors actually doing something realistic, doing something that actually has anything to do with what's happening in during the game. Now I know there are mods out there. There's a real dashboard mod or something like that. That you can set up and use your iPad or some kind of a tablet and this, that, and the other thing, which I think are great. Just, again, extra setup, different things like that. They have to be updated. They have to be continually maintained when game versions, when the game gets updated. I'd like to see something like this from Giants built into the game so that it stays up to date. But wouldn't it be cool to be able to look over at your monitors right there and actually have them displaying something that's relevant to what you're doing? Now, I know that some of them show like speed and RPMs and some stuff like that, but I want to see like real field data and actual crop, like showing what is our current harvest levels, like how many bushels are we getting per acre, what averages are we running, things like that. I know it's probably a lot. It's probably asking a lot. But yeah, going back to the map, I don't understand. It's got me a bit perplexed. I mean, I think it's probably a simple answer, which is me adding, I don't know, some equipment or something. We really haven't done much of that though, and we haven't been putting down a bunch of placeables. It seems primarily a little bit sketchy around the cows, that area over there. So I don't know if there's something going on there or what. But I don't want to sound like negative Nancy. Still, of course, enjoying playing. Love the map. Like I said, it's nothing against anything Stevie's done. It's just an oddity that I have noticed, I guess you could say. What's this camera view? That kind of threw me off a little bit. It's kind of cool. You can kind of see you gonna back up for me, buddy? You're stuck? Oh, you didn't like that big heap of straw there, did you? Let's get the old pipester out. Ooh, that kind of makes me dizzy. Now, I am curious about one thing here. Whoops, not that. We want that. We want this. And you know me, I've always got to push the boundaries. Yeah. Yep. I wonder what the max is. Wow. Okay. That's like picture-in-picture action. Here we go. Looking for my trailer. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's a significant size screen right there. Probably a tad much. What if we did the opposite, did like 50? I don't know about you, but my eyes, 100 it bumped it up to. I wonder if that's, okay, so 100 must be men, maybe. Vertical offset and horizontal offset. 120, 120. So it brings it over to the left a touch. Top right, top left, bottom left. Yeah, I don't like that too much. Let's go top right again. And then FOV camera, leave that. Camera clip, I think that must have something to do with, so you can adjust. Oh, I see. It sets the difference where the camera stops rendering an object. Interesting. Okay. And of course you got the old horizontal flip. Oh, okay. All right. I see what you're doing there. I see what we're doing. Very good. Let's get back to work. Actually, I'm probably, since we're here, I'm gonna get you scooted out of the way, my friend. Yeah, that offset's kind of bugging me a little bit because it's kind of interfering with our view. 0, 120. There we go. So like I said, it might be time for me to take some action. I don't know whether to do it now or wait till we're done with Tranquil Waters. Resetting shader cache is always a pain in the butt because it takes like 3 episodes for the map to smooth out again, and for me to not feel bad about having all kinds of fun stuttery action for you. I'm due for a device driver for my NVIDIA graphics card driver update. I'm due for that. Another one just came out a couple days ago. So now I'm like 8 or 9 versions behind. And I know that, you know, a lot of people, and I've worked with these, I was going to say these kind of techs. I don't mean it that way, but I've worked with techs that's like their go-to thing all the time. Did you update your drivers? Did you update your drivers? We need to update the drivers. And maybe I'm just too old school, but updating drivers is not a fix-all. In fact, it used to be, and I think because of the internet and social media, yet something else to blame on social media and the internet, right? It didn't used to be that way. Updating drivers was not something you did willy-nilly because your chances of introducing another problem was not significant, but it was certainly in the picture. And the only time you ever updated drivers was to fix a problem that the driver specifically addressed. And there are still a lot of people out there, partially including myself, not entirely, but at least partially including myself, that believe that you don't want to go throwing on BIOS updates and driver updates just because you feel bored, or somebody on Reddit told you that you definitely, that the reason why you're having every problem in the world is because your BIOS is 2 months out of date, or your graphics card driver is, oh my goodness, it's like 3 weeks out of date. No wonder your machine is running so slow. It's like, come on. Don't listen to those people. Just don't do it. It's tempting. I'm the worst, trust me. I know of what I speak because I'm bad at it. Because every time I see an update, I'm like, oh yeah, gotta have it. But I've been really trying to regulate myself better on that. And I found a really good, what I feel like is a nice combination for my system of BIOS version, chipset driver version, and graphics card driver version. And I've had really stable, good success with it. And I just fear changing any of it. And whenever I see a new graphics card driver come out, I'm always, straight away, I'm on the NVIDIA Reddit site. The NVIDIA, I don't know what it's called. It's a site where they pretty long discussions that get a little technical sometimes, but regarding the latest NVIDIA drivers. And I'm always on there looking to see, is anybody reporting anything magical? Or is it still just the same old, same old? And of course, then you always have to keep in mind as well that the people that are on these sites, not all of them, but a majority of them, at least the naysayers, are on there because something went wrong. And I think it's easy to get sucked into, oh my gosh, stay away from XYZ driver because it's being reported that it completely, destroyed somebody's PC. But nobody's getting on there and saying, hey, I just wanted to report in. Really good job, NVIDIA. Nothing changed. I mean, people just don't generally report for kudos, It happens. But it's not, TBG, you know what I'm talking about. I think with you and I have talked about what you do, and I'm in customer service, and when somebody stops by my office at work, it's happened, but it's not like every day, right? You're not getting people stopping by going, hey, just wanted to let you know, really appreciate that job you did yesterday. No, people are stopping by my desk saying, Brad, I don't know what happened, but they broke this, or this is broken, or they pushed this update, now this is broken. So it is what it is. Has it been long enough to where I can have a little bit of technical lecture? I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I just need to stay away from that stuff. I just care about you guys, you know. Healthy computing, safe computing. Oh, speaking of, here's a little story for you as we get close to wrapping up this episode. I probably should have switched cameras, huh? I was, and this is actually Farming Simulator related. Let's go with the back cam this time, the butt cam. Let's try the butt cam. I was actually out on an itch.io site the other day. I got an email saying, hey, and I forget who it was, what the name of the mod author is, but so-and-so has released this mod. Maybe it was an update, doesn't really matter. So I went out to their site and clicked on the old download button and got a message from the web host itch.io saying that this modder, this page has been flagged due to potential risk. I forget what the exact wording was, but basically you get the idea. They were basically telling me, sorry, this file's not available, it's been flagged. And they listed the Try My Game Out scam as the cause. I thought that was weird. But if you're not familiar with the Try My Game or Try My Game Out scam, I think we discussed it not too long ago, actually. It was pretty rampant on Discord in particular. A few years ago, apparently it's starting to make a resurgence. So watch yourselves. Of course, you're all smart enough to know never to download or click on links that you do not know the source of. But basically, you know, someone just gets a hold of you and chats it up with you, probably talks about what games you're playing and so on and so forth. And eventually they get around to, you know, maybe me and a friend or my company or whatever they want to lie about. We're developing XYZ game, and we'd really love to have you try it out. You know, let us know what you think. You can be one of the first people to play it. And of course, the curiosity in many people, and of course the opportunity to play a game that nobody else has played yet, or, you know, very few people have had their hands on, is pretty enticing, right? I mean, if you were offered a chance to beta test the next Farming Simulator version, I mean, wouldn't you jump on that? I'd jump all over it. You know? I would jump all over it. But I think a lot of these are, and I'm not that familiar with Roblox, but I think that's a good example where there's a lot of the sandbox games where there's a lot of mini games under its umbrella. And I think that's where a lot of it stems from is, you know, fellow Roblox player, come and check out my new Roblox game. I think that's how it works. But I thought that was a weird message to get when trying to download a Farming Simulator mod from a modder that I have other mods that I've looked at other mods from. I don't think I have any of their mods currently. I definitely don't have any of their mods currently in use, and I don't think I even have them installed at the moment, but I know I've downloaded mods from them before. I thought that was weird. I should probably reach out to him and see if he knows what's going on with that, because it's just that one mod too. He's got like a half a dozen mods, and the other ones you can download fine. It's just that one. And speaking of, this is my last, I promise this is my last techie thing. If you ever download something and you're not 100% sure if it's safe or not, I don't care what antivirus you have. I don't care if you're just using Windows Defender, or if you're using Kaspersky or Bitdefender, whatever antivirus you like to use. A great site that you can throw this any file at is Virus Total, VIRUS Total. It's been around for years and years and years, 100% safe. It will take your file, it will do a checksum on it, it will make sure, first of all, that the file's legit. It will run the file against, I think right now it's like 30, maybe 30 or 35 different antivirus databases. And you can feel pretty secure. It's not 100%. I wouldn't say 100%. It never is. But you can get a pretty good idea if what you've downloaded is safe, if it passes Virus Total. Yeah, so bookmark that page. It might save your hiney someday. It's free to use. It's also nice because oftentimes I find I'm not the only one that wants a certain file checked. And if it recognizes that that file has already been run and scanned, it'll just save you the time of having to upload it, and we'll just do a scan for you right there on the spot. So it's kind of nice. I've uploaded small files. I've uploaded pretty large files. And within seconds, it just starts listing every antivirus, just checking them off, saying if it's found anything. It's pretty handy. And it's been around a long time, so you can use it with feeling secure about that. So I am going to, I guess, just rip off the rest of this field and get it harvested. We do have, I think I mentioned, I think we have a rye field all the way down there on the other end we're going to work on. We'll get that knocked out next time, I believe. And, of course, I'm going to try and get some of this straw, start picking up some of this straw and get it tucked away. I think the monkey will be very happy that we have straw coming, and we'll call it good. And I appreciate you all checking me out again with my videos. Thanks for all the new subscriptions. You guys are awesome as always. It is so appreciated. And have a really safe and hopefully relaxing Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. Hopefully I will see you this weekend. I know I say that I really try to get something out on the weekends. I'm going to attempt to do that again this weekend. If I don't see you this weekend, though, we'll be back here Monday for sure on Tranquil Waters. But thanks, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.